we're going to move into our final topic, which is going to be about the Thunderbolts. So this comes to
Oh,
us from.
I thought we were moving on to the Taika movie.
No, we're not going to talk about that.
Yikes!
Show's gone on for too long.
I
Um,
I was really excited.
no, we're going to talk about Thunderbolts because I think this is more interesting. Uh, yes, Marvel's Thunderbolts movie taps Jake Schreier as director. This comes from Justin Kroll. Thunderbolts movie looks like it's gained momentum. Uh, Jack Jake Shire wrote Ragnarok, and worked on Black Widow. Not much is known about the plot other than it revolves around a group of villains who are sent on missions commissioned by the government. Another element that remains vague is the characters who will be a part of the team. Um, Next summer, reportedly, it's going to start shooting. That said, Zemo, Yelena, Ghost, Taskmaster, the Abomination, U.S. Agent, and the Winter Soldier all have a possibility of being on the team. A couple insiders talked about how, while the gentleman who played General Ross has sadly passed away, uh, the team will be named in honor of him. Like he may die in the MCU itself, and they may
Yeah.
just name the Thunderbolts after him. Yeah. So, what do you think?
I'm excited. I'm excited. It's one of those things like we talked about a few months ago that the MCU was building to many different points. We have the cosmic, the multiversal, the grounded, Young Avengers, Dark Avengers. I think that's where we're at right now. I think we're going back to the Dark Avengers time, and I'm excited. I'm excited.
Now, it's also being reported that Val is in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. I don't know what her role is. Don't know
Oh,
how that's gonna work.
she's going to recruit someone.
I think it might be an interesting twist for this character, but Ironheart, Riri Williams, because we know she plays a role in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Not in the character, in the comics at least. But again, MCU's not comics. It's not based off the comics. It's inspired. So sure, we've seen what they've done to Captain Marvel in terms of, or Miss Marvel in terms of keeping her like her comic self. So sure.
Now, do you want to be on this team?
Ooh, I don't want to be on this team. How many are we limiting to this team? Because we can't. We gotta imagine it's not going to be like 9
Let's
people.
do like the OG 6 Avengers. So we'll do 6.
Okay. I think
Is
it's
that
going to be
fair?
obvious.
Is that fair?
Yeah, Abomination.
Yes.
This is going to be a sleeper pick for you, Taskmaster.
I could see it.
Yelena.
Yes.
Ooh.
U.S. Agent.
U.S. Agent. Oh yeah, I forgot about him. This might be a sleeper also. The new Falcon, walking Phoenix. I don't remember his name from Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The guy who stole or who took Sam's Falcon wings after he got the
Sam
suit.
gave the Falcon suit too. Yes.
And then I'm really tossed up because I think what if it would be so interesting if Echo joined? What if this would be one that I would freak out if they did, just because it would be so unexpected. Ronan, Clint Barton.
Wait,
joining
Clint Barton as Ronan or Kate?
Clint.
That would be nuts. I wouldn't like it, but it'd be nuts.
Oh, dude, I would imagine.
I know you would like it for just personal
having
reasons.
Clint,
Story-wise,
yeah.
it'd be weird.
No, I don't think so. Think the Avengers are in tandem responsible for him losing basically everything
So
at one point.
I think it is going to include a character that Val recruits at Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Whether
Yeah,
that be like Shuri or I think it'd make more sense for Shuri if I'm being honest.
M'Baku.
It's a good point. That would be cool.
Yeah, I could see M'Baku being the Wakandan of the group.
That would be cool. It's not going to be a resurrected Killmonger. I already know that. Too bad.
Oh yes, just crying in your sad graves. He's dead. He dead. Dead. Dead.
Winter Soldier.
Just doesn't make sense after the Falcon and the Winter Soldier and the way his arc came about to have him be a bad guy again.
Trust me. Listen. I would love to see
Yes,
it because I love Bucky
as the Winter
and
Soldier. Yeah.
Winter Soldier, Captain America, Winter Soldier. I think
Mhm.
he's. I think he. As much as I love him, like I think Falcon and Winter Soldier is like the most underappreciated thing in Phase 4. I love it. We got to rewatch. That's actually something we should rewatch together because we never reviewed it together.
Yeah. I think
That's
that
something we should do.
small talk real fast. I think that's what we should do during the month of July. Rewatch of things we heavily disagree on. So like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Stuff that we're like, because I know me and you, we disagree solely on WandaVision, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And what else? We'll have to think off camera about a third one, but
And what would you like for oh, excuse me,
oh,
the plot of this film to be?
honestly, I'd really just like it to be a good manipulation story. Like they're being told, like, yes, like we need Avengers right now, but the Avengers are too busy helping themselves.
I
We need you
kind of want it.
guys.
Yeah.
We need you
I
guys
agree.
to rise to the occasion to be the new Avengers or the Dark Avengers.
So, in the comics, I believe Norman Osborn kind of
Mhm.
creates his own Dark Avengers, I believe. And obviously, we don't have a MCU Norman Osborn. I think it's coming.
Yeah,
Definitely for sure, it's coming. Um,
not
with
for probably like 2 or 3 years.
well, not for a little bit because of Spider
Tom,
Man, but
yeah,
um, I could definitely see the government being like upset or pissed that the Avengers are at this point disbanded or
yeah.
scattered at the very
I
least.
mean, yeah, you could easily make the claim like, how are you guys going to get 3 billion people killed, bring them back, and then just kind of be like, well, that's your problem to fix now.
Right.
So you
And
could
I could see
again, yeah,
the world government growing tired of it and frustrated. And then
yeah,
we could also have like um the multiversal events just be the final nail in the coffin.
yeah,
Like they're gonna be like, you guys disbanded, and now there are people from different universes coming in. Do
yeah.
something. And what the
Just
hell?
knocked something off my desk. Sorry.
And they take disgruntled or castaways or
Yeah,
anti-heroes, Yelena, John Walker, and it'd be like a great story of them trying to prove themselves. But at the same time, it's kind of like the dynamic that the Inquisitors have. At the same time, they're all trying to backstab each other.
yeah.
Like they try to work together, but they all, secretly want each other
They
dead.
they all have motives.
Um, and we talked a little bit about a rumor of one of the characters Alex and I have camera Kazar from Savage Land.
Yeah.
Um, that would be really cool.
Uh,
Savage
I,
Land would be really
yeah.
cool.
Savage Land would be cool, but that like in a Thunderbolts project, no, that's way too big of a thing to just introduce in Thunderbolts.
I could see it.
I mean, yeah, sure, you could introduce it in Miss Marvel and it could be done,
But
but
it also seems like there's also a rumor that Thunderbolts is going to be after, or it's going to tie heavily into what happens in the events of Wakanda Forever with certain vibranium tech.
yeah, man, and Mbaku, bro,
I could see that. I could
I
see
got
that.
to, yeah,
And it could tie into some tech that Riri Williams makes at MIT.
dude, could you imagine? She's the superior Iron Man. Like she makes superior Iron Man armor or Ironheart armor out of Vibranium.
That's what I think's gonna happen.
I'm sorry. I just one of my glasses that I have worn. I just picked up the thing, and it came with cloth to clean the glasses.
Right.
I'm so mad. I just found this.
Ah, wow, wow.
They've been dirty for so long. I just stopped wearing them.
Um,
Anyways,
yeah. I mean, I'm really excited for this project. I think that like this being like the Dark Avengers is super slept on.
yeah.
And then maybe after this Thunderbolts thing, you can get the Avengers versus the Dark Avengers. Like, you
Yeah.
could get a thing of the reintroduction of the Avengers is them fighting the Thunderbolts.
Uh I think a direction they should bring the Avengers to is the new Avengers. I think at this point, what the Avengers have broken up and disbanded twice now.
Right,
Like we had it in 2016 with Civil War, and then we had it in
right.
2023 after the Thanos, or after the Battle of Earth.
But there's like no clear leadership now, so
Yeah.
they'd have to have
So
like.
yeah, I think rebrand them as the new Avengers.
Hmm.
Then because again, I think the ship has sailed on Young Avengers. I just don't think it's happening anymore. I just think the ages aren't the same. You're going to miss so much of the key moments of those characters if you go far off book from the comics, in my opinion.
Okay.
And so I think at this point, as a big Young Avengers fan, I think it just makes more sense, honestly, move away and just introduce them as new Avengers.
Right.
Have Sam Wilson train them to work together as a team, and then you can have them be the offshoot group of Young Avengers because they're the younger people of the group. Not
Got
like
it.
that means anything because Spider Man was an Avenger at 15, so
Got it. And then the Dark Avengers just go away.
yeah, just like they're the villains.
So there, I kind of want them to be more of like the Suicide Squad, kind of
Yeah,
like that.
just they're bad people who are gonna do good things but are manipulated at the same time. I can see
Right.
that.
I agree, and
Absolutely.
I'm excited to see more of Wyatt Russell and
Of
Yelena
course.
Belova.
Of
So
course.